of the Gamecock family. They kept talking about the players, and you're going to have a lot of questions today. It's going to be hard for you to get the coach to do anything other than talk about his players. They are his family. So we're honored to have Anya and Frank Martin join the Fighting Gamecocks. I've got two small gifts. He's already got a great Gamecock tie on today, but for those other occasions when you want to be dressed up, this is a garnet and black Palmetto state flag that we're so proud of, and we give it to you for those occasions. And of course a Gamecock hat for the even dressier occasions. So ladies and gentlemen, Coach Frank Martin.
Thank you so much. Did Coach Spurrier get one of these, or he get a visor when he was here? First things first, I got to say thank you to Kansas State, that community, those administrators, that fan base, those players that all believed who I was, and they gave me an opportunity. They believed in our staff to give us what we needed to go win. Those kids that believed in us and our message to come play for us, and then sacrifice to go win the games and take care of business the right way. Because of that collective effort, it's what's given me an opportunity to be here in front of you today and be so excited about leading that Gamecock charge to elevate our basketball program here to where it needs to be. 8 years ago, I was an assistant coach at Northeastern University, and I got a phone call on a Friday afternoon. And the phone call, as an assistant coach, you never know what that next step is. And there was Bob Huggins, and he called, and in the middle of a conversation, you know, he said, Frank, you know, I've got unbelievable trust in you. And I've got a situation where I've got to hire somebody and I need a guy I can trust. And I said to him, Hugs, I've told you for many years, if you ever need me, I'm here. He says, well, I need you. Well, at the present time when I was having that conversation, I was at a restaurant in Boston, Massachusetts, and across from me at the table on Friday afternoon was Anya. And we were not married at the time. And during that conversation, I hung up, I accepted the job, and I told them I'd be there Monday. And later on that day, you know, she kind of looked at me bewildered, and you know, she had her own career. And she said to me, are you planning to keep me as a part of your dream? And there was that moment that told me, this is the one. This is who needs to be my wife. This is who needs to be the mother of my children, because she's the one that's going to keep me straight. And I know the public persona is that I'm difficult. Look at her. If she even looks at me, I'm running. So I can't be more thankful to have such an incredible wife like her that understands what we do, that's so willing to be a part of it, and so engaging in the people that believe in us. And I'm extremely thankful to her. Eddie Fogler, who was responsible for Coach Huggins getting the job at Kansas State University 6 years ago. And over the last 6 years, we've developed a friendship, and I can't explain. I just said a little while ago that I'm exhausted from the last 3 days, but I'm so excited I still couldn't sleep last night. And if for some reason I started to sleep, the BlackBerry went off again, so it woke me up. But but Eddie Fogler, I'm just so thankful for him, for our friendship, and for also believing in me. Richard Katz, my attorney, who over the years has become a loyal friend, an unbelievable person as I've been walking through this path that only God knows what's in front of us, and we work our tails off to stay on the right path. He's been an unbelievable friend to help me, guide me through those steps that I have to take in my professional life. And then another young man, another person that has become part of my team, and Brett Just, that because of this, you know, as you great folks get to know me and my family, what you see on 6 Seconds of ESPN is nothing like I really am. And Brett has become a very important part of my professional team to help me correct that. Solely responsible for getting me on CBS this past weekend, which was kind of interesting because I'm engaged in talks with Eric, and at the same time I'm doing live national television, and you've got to kind of be careful. But very thankful for that group of people. Like I said earlier, the players, 2 years ago, when Jacob Poland was a senior, that group of guys left as the winningest players in the history of Kansas State basketball. Well, this past year, Jamar Samuels, Victor Ojale are two seniors on this team. Now they left as the winningest players in the history of Kansas State basketball. Nothing good is accomplished without those kids being committed to the mission, without them having a great experience, without them having trust in what's happening. Because that's the only way that we can all succeed, is by having that mission attacking that mission united, everyone believing in the same message. And those players, their commitment to all their responsibilities. You know, we live in an age where we all get judged on wins and losses. And I understand that. I'm a big boy, I get it. But to me, it's about people. It's about kids. It's a little deeper. I believe that if you take care of all the important things, help prepare them become men. So when they're done with their experience, they're prepared to become a husband, an employee, a father, all the responsibilities that life throws at you. If you take care of all those things, the scoreboard takes care of itself. And that's the approach that I take. I never focus on a score. I never focus on a negative emotion. It's always about dealing with a negative emotion and turning it into a positive and getting better for that next challenge. And that's the way we do it in our players. To go from a place where when I got hired, our APR was 857 to what it is today, 960. It's a credit to the academic folks. It's a credit to those kids. It's a credit to our staff. That united, we've had the right kids do the right things around the right people to get them to find success. We also had the best graduation rate in the Big 12 in my 5 years there. I got one young man that left without getting his degree in my time there, and our time there. And he's one class short, and he's playing professionally in Latvia. And I told him that his professional career will come to an end unless he gets his degree this summer. And I think he understands that I will hunt him down and find him. But Dr. Bastides, for having the confidence of turning over the keys to this program to me, to the mission that we have at hand. I'm all about being honest. I'm all about loyalty. I never forget people that believe in me. I remember my first year, I joke about this, the life expectancy or the over-under on how long my career would last was probably about 6 days. And here we are 5 years later, and the confidence that Dr. Bastides has shown to believe in my family, to be the leaders in charging this basketball program is something that I will never forget. Our board, just to be in agreement and collective